Paul Pierce is stupid. Jay Will is a clown. And Jalen Rose's hair is freaking CGI. I hate this NBA countdown crew. Yes! That means we're doing great. I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself. I know the internet is undefeated. I want to respond to some of y'all. Good, bad, and indifferent. Jalen Rose versus the internet. Well, let's have some fun. Wow, look at those accolades. Look at that half moon Caesar. Look at that background. Wow. You guys know when I'm on TV, I don't get a chance to see this. Now let me see what Lewis has to say. These analysts swear they didn't say the Blazers would sweep or the Rockets would beat them, and now they acting like they knew all along. See, here's what I gotta say to you amazing Laker fans. You got 17 championships, a storied franchise. But we can't act like y'all underdogs. Everybody that has a pulse covering the NBA said either the Lakers or the Clippers are gonna win the championship. I was dead wrong. I said the Clippers would beat the Lakers. I didn't realize they'd lose to Denver. So that's props to Denver, and it's double props for the Lakers for getting it done regardless. As a matter of fact, Jeannie Buss, I'm happy for her as well. First woman as an owner to lead her team to a championship. That's love. Jalen Rose looks like he's about to drop the album with the hit single, 81 Problems. Yeah, I was there, up close and personal, the legend. Kobe Bean Bryant gave my Toronto Raptors 81 points. What I want everybody to know, he ain't have no highlights in that game. That's how much he put the smack down. It ain't no up and under, double pump, behind the back, reverse. It's none of those plays. It was so easy for him and he was so locked in, and he never talked trash. Because when you start talking trash, sometimes you lose your concentration. He stayed locked in, he put the smack down, told us to get down or lay down. Rest in peace, legend. Jalen Rose can't talk about anything without transitioning to LeBron. Let me tell you something. I work for a national television outlet. Therefore, it's something called playing the hits. And if you want to make things interesting, you talk about things that are topical and big names. And guess what? LeBron James is one of the biggest names in sports and entertainment. So therefore, if LeBron decides to walk down the street and pick his nose, we're gonna analyze him. What up, though? Jalen Rose is that older sexy you wish your man grows into. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. When you get around 35, 40, there's a decision. You gotta make it. And you know what that decision was? I wanted to lose 30 pounds. And you know the first thing I started doing? Eating less. Also less fried food. And then if you wanna be healthy, gotta sweat. Gotta lift them knees up. Something, treadmill, jumping jacks. Anything. Brother, please tell me what kind of pomade you use. You're always crisp, bro. And this is not because I think I'm all of that. I'm just giving y'all a real game. I have a lot of jobs doing a podcast and a column for the New York Post. If I had to do more than sit in a barber chair and get a haircut, the trademark crispy wouldn't happen. Jalen Rose just yelled, "Arrest the cops that murdered Breonna Taylor" on national television, and they cut straight to commercial break. I did yell that, and I hope I said it with my chest. And that day is when her ruling came down. 6 bullets. They're not in jail. I couldn't imagine being an NBA player that day. I was sweating under my jacket. I changed shirts twice. I couldn't have been running and jumping and playing the game I loved that night. I admire NBA players, they're my idols. And to play through situations like this, I admire the Milwaukee Bucks. They stood up for something. They took 2.5+ hours out of their lives and they called state representatives to try to change laws. I didn't know how to express myself. I didn't know if I should not be at work. I didn't know if I should just, out of protest, leave work. Somebody had just made a basket and the back of somebody's jersey said, "Say her name." And that's what I was doing. My public charter school is one of my greatest passions. Yes, it is, because it allows me to give back to my community. I'm forever grateful that they trusted me with the opportunity to open up the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, a nonprofit, tuition-free public charter high school. We service 400 high school scholars, another 500 plus that are between freshman year and graduates in college. Truly happy about the work that's been done on all levels. Forever grateful. Paul Pierce is stupid. Jay Will is a clown. And Jalen Rose's hair is freaking CGI. I hate this NBA Countdown crew. Yes! That means we're doing great. When you watching our crew, let me tell you something. Do you know what happened to Paul Pierce one night in Boston when he was stabbed? But you are entitled to your opinion. Now, let me get to Jay Will. A clown is somebody that's silly. Kiki. Jay Will ain't a clown. That ain't how he act. And yeah, you could talk about the motorcycle accident. Not only did it cost him his career, but it also cost him his leg, probably lower extremities, and his life. And lastly, hair CGI, meaning not real. You know what I've overcome? An assassination attempt. Okay? Like Tupac said, if you walked a mile in our shoes, you'd be crazy too. But we glad you're watching. Appreciate the love. Ha ha! Okay. I've heard from the internet, but I gotta get out of here.